Last time on Colony, the rebels took South Athenia and attempted to eliminate General Glastondale. Today we will see if they succeeded. Captain Baylet, I heard about the attack, and I'm glad you made it out alive. General Glastondale's been critically injured and is currently in hospital. We are very low on reinforcements. Meet me at Sierra Eden. I need you to operate our missile base there. Signed, General L. Mortfang. Mission 5. Hellfire. General Glastondale is alive. Barely. And the rebels are moving in on Sierra Eden. It's up to General Mortfang and I to hold the colony. Tips. Missiles will strike at the units closest to your base. When there are no enemy units, it will target the enemy base instead. Hover tanks, Black Queens, and Gladiators have missile-resistant armor. Hopefully we won't see too many of those. Alright, Baylet, we're on our own. But there's a way out of this. Do tell. I'm going to cover for you while you construct a special operations center. Oh, you mean one of these? You'll need a lot of resources to operate it, though. But do this and we'll burn them to ashes. This could easily fail. So I'll need a lot of resources to operate it, huh? Better build an armory. This is the penultimate mission of the campaign. And I don't like this mission very much. Know why? Because I'll be playing support this time. Looks like the skirmishing's already begun. Time your strikes well, Baylet. Try to kill as many of them as you can with each shot. I'll keep that in mind as soon as I have the resources to build this stupid thing. Look at that furball of scouts. They're making a move on us, but their formation is lousy. Our defenses will handle the ground forces. It's the scouts I'm worried about. Hurry up, Special Operations Center. We need missile support now. Missile away. I wanted to hit the scouts. Well, at least the base defenses can engage them without distraction now. Until those tanks get here, that is. Fire missile! The Special Operations Center can launch missiles. One type requires a lot of money and some power. The other requires a lot of power and some money. I don't think there's any real difference between them. Missiles can vaporize whole enemy groups, if you time them well. When you aren't launching missiles, you should be performing Black Ops to gain influence. You can spend that influence to deploy support troops from the Special Operations Center. You don't get very many, though, so make them count. Are you still there, General? Would you like me to talk? Yes, sir. Please keep me posted. Now's a good time to upgrade my bank to a treasury. That will bring in even more money. And Mortfang wants us to deploy A-25s. I don't have those, but I do have an A-27. The A-27 Pride is an advanced support android. It is armed with a rapid-fire pulse rifle designed to provide suppressing fire. In groups, they really tear apart enemies. Missile away! No, don't hit the scouts, hit the ground units! That's better. As awesome as they are, A-27s are meant to work as part of a larger group. So let's deploy some special forces. Calling in Special Forces deploys a squad of 4 Marines supported by 2 medics and 2 snipers. They may not look like much, but Special Forces Marines are tougher than usual. See? Specially trained to live longer and do more damage. Though that won't really matter if they swarm them with phantoms. Missile away! Ooh, that was a good one. Air threat detected. Respond with Cicada Mark II and Marines. How about I respond with missiles instead? I would send in more Marines, but I don't have an outpost. If you're using this playthrough as a guide, then you might find it easier to build an outpost instead of a generator. You'll have less resources for missiles, sure, but you'll be able to deploy more units. We need reinforcements out here. Take that. Defend the missile silos. It's going to take a while for me to build a respectable strike group this way, but this is the best I can do without an outpost. Ah, wasted one. So the last thing we need to upgrade is the generator. A solar grid will provide more power, and power is one of the ingredients in those missiles. Missiles, unfortunately, have a mind of their own. They aim at whatever enemy is closest, whether it be a group of deadly phantoms or a single inconsequential metatech. It isn't unusual for weaker units to blunder out front and take the hit for stronger ones. How about some long-range support? Far snipers do exactly what you think they do. Their advanced positron rifles have superior range, but cannot target air units at all. Ooh, that was a good one. Ah, that was a waste. So was that. That's another thing. Missiles don't care if their target has a ton of hit points left or only one. They always target the closest unit. If that unit dies while the missile is in flight, it won't acquire a new target. It will just fly to the unit's last known location and explode pointlessly. A grievous waste of military hardware. Uh-oh. Missile away. Oh sure, target the androids instead of the phantom gunships bearing down on us. Do you see why I don't like this mission now? I'm losing men here. Ouch. They hurt my pride. Speaking of which, we could really use another A-27. I also seem to have lost my far sniper. There we go. I want you two androids out front. Your forces do much better when they are in a sensible formation. Always remember that. It could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Let's rattle their cage. Go kill some of those units. Get their attention. Incoming modified phantom. No match for my androids. Got him. I know it's a bit late to be saying this, but the art design in this game is pretty good. I really like the way these military machines look. They all have a great deal of character. The General is making his move. Let's get a new far sniper. Now we can actually provide General Mortfang with some meaningful support. I really hope this works. Yes! Missile strike the enemy base! Come on, just a little more. The enemy has been routed. You might be wondering why I bother with missiles. Well, unfortunately you can't build a hospital to support an outpost in that mission, and while you can build a generator, you don't have access to a forge. They really want you to use the Special Operations Center. With that mission done, I can safely say that the worst is behind us. What a relief. Thank you for joining me once again. Tune in next time for the final mission. Until then, this is Mike the Reaper 86, signing off.